you know the blue and the yellow bit. It's just the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean joining. Different oceans. So the Atlantic is near the west of the world, which is near England and America, and then the then the other ocean is at the east, which is near like the Asian countries like China, Vietnam, Indonesia, Malaysia, all those countries, and Australia. So yes, that. So there's a borderline of the thingy, the ocean, so they never get mixed up together because they can only join up, not get mixed. So yeah, that's the only thing that can happen. And they're both one of them are more saltier than the other ocean, and more have pollution, and the other one has, and the blue one has more pollution because of how much countries are inside. I think they're over like, there's so many countries on each of them. Each ocean has continents inside of them. So the eastern one has Asia and yeah, just Asia honestly. And the other one has Europe, North, South, and Africa, North, South America, and Europe, and Africa. North, South America, Europe, and Africa. Yeah, all of those countries. I mean, not countries, continents. Honestly, that's just all. I know a lot more, but they're not important. So it's just talking about the countries inside of them. Military jets, they have letters in the beginning, mostly F for F-18 sometimes, or A for A-10, or maybe B for like B-17. So B means bomber, so if there's a jet called B-17s, that means that jet is a bomber. If there's a jet that begins with an F, like F-18, that means it's a fighter. So just, you know what bomber is, right? It just bombs, like, and fighter is for like shooting down vehicles on the ground and aircraft on the air. And A is for attack, which is mostly used for helping, or mostly used for rescuing sometimes, but yeah. And then normal planes like, A380s or 787s. All the airplanes, so the names of them are actually made by a company or economy. So one is more successful than the other one. I think the most successful business, like airplane, might be the Boeing, which is like the 787. Emirates is on that airplane. Etihad, Oman Airways, Atlantic, I think, and for A380s are the second most richest, I think, but Boeing's are the first richest. I don't think A380s actually have one, but yeah, that's all I know. Tios. Royal National Lifeboat Institute. Okay. I think I go faster than cars. Like, you know, Lambos, like Lamborghinis. They're faster than the Lamborghinis. They normally chase antelopes, which live in Africa, desert areas. They're like deers, basically. They have sharp teeth. They run like whenever they take a step, they lean out, lean in, and the back legs go through the front legs, and they keep doing that to go faster. So they're just jumping forwards to go faster, and they have to grab the ground so they don't fall down, and yeah, that's all I know, honestly. It was made by a guy who was born in 80s, which was like near Ferrari. Until World War II started, they started making new cars with better engines, which are R63 turboprops, which are enabled with the rims with lightings on it, and the car wheels had the wheels they used to have. I think they used to have two, until the first car was invented. After like 50 years, they started making new cars, and then continued until 2000. They started making it modern, and then which were like they weren't like these types of cars, but they were definitely more modern than the old ones, and they went faster with new engines, and but they were a bit too big, so they started making them smaller until technology came and went more advanced. So they decided to make the Ferraris how they are now, 2022 now. So they made it more smaller, more round, more slimmed, so they could drive more faster. They made the new colors better, new textures better. They added better engines with better, so it'll run on fuel, it'll run on fuel and last even more time without having to run out of fuel. It will go. The wheels would be better, so it wouldn't crash easily. So like wouldn't go slippery in slippy places. They have the back of the cars were designed so that they could, whenever they go through the air velocity would run through the top, like go through to the top, so then the cars could just drive easily without having problems. The front of the car would like have better, like have these little lines so that they could grab the air easily, and then on the top they would have like a protector on it, so if something drops it would at least have more protection than the old cars. That's all I know.